So I've been noticing recently the new Empire has a lot of similar plot beats to DMC5, so we're gonna go over some of that. So first off, lineage stuff. Khan finds a kid, and maybe that's related to V being Virgil's innocence, as in like the smaller Khan related to Scar Kane being the more innocent version of that, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, here we have Scar Kane. This is our virtual equivalent here. And I'll get back to that lineage thing. We see Khan finds other Khans, but oh no, there's the funny Scar King, haha. So that's coming in here. Khan still has the axe at this point, but doesn't have the axe afterwards. I assume this meeting doesn't go well. Khan probably gets an arm broken, maybe stolen. Probably not, but we still see a physical hand, so probably doesn't get ripped off like Nero does. But still very interesting that we lose the main weapon there, which could be our equivalent of Nero losing his arm once again. So we got our Devil Bringer that has Yamato in it, which is kind of our equivalent of the axe. And Virgil's Scar King is gonna do some things of taking the arm. Yoink takes the axe, Yamato, whatever. Probably Khan's not gonna lose the arm there, just gonna get it broken. And now our main character's weakened. Our villain's got a funny new weapon related to their origins, because Virgil, this is Yamato, this is his sword. The axe is probably made by a Scar King, so that would all connect together. That's alright, our main character doesn't become crippled and have a moveset, so we get the Devil Breakers and all that, and adds an extra little move to replace the Devil Bringer. So I think it's going to be very similar to Khan having his fun little new fist thing here. I think this is equivalent of our Devil Breakers, because we lost the axe, so we lost part of our moveset. And arm could be broken here, or just hurt. So now we got our new little arm thing to enhance that. Get Khan some new weaponry. I do want to mention that I'm taking a lot of his speculation here from D-Man. Like, I'm just blatantly stealing it, I'm not even like adding anything new. Just blatantly just eating it, so go give him credit. Go watch the vids. I'm pretty sure it's from this one where I stole it from. But go watch his stuff, it's great. But more speculation on my side, I think Godzilla's gonna lose to Scar King, or at least some other kaiju at the very early start. Gonna get absolutely bodied like Dante does here against Urizen. Or also gonna lose something as well, potentially get spines heavily damaged like Dante losing Rebellion. And that's gonna lead to Godzilla's new form, Twister Godzilla, which should be super amped up and more powerful and all of that. And this will also have an obvious parallel with Dante getting his Sin Devil Trigger, or as I call it, Shin Devil Trigger. It's like, come on, what else are you gonna call it? It's also way funnier. But this is going to be equivalent of Godzilla's new form, this funny little new Devil Trickle form that's going to go fight Urizen and all of that and beat him. So that's going to probably come in with both Khan and Godzilla teaming up with their new Devil Breaker and Godzilla's new form to take on Scar King or whatever kaiju is also in the film. You know, spoilers, oh hey, here's Nero. And yeah, once again, we're going to learn a lot how Khan's history connects to Scar King and how all of that, and how Godzilla's history also connects to it. And there'll probably be a bunch more parallels like that, but we'll see. Khan's definitely going to have some new themes of like finding new family and such, but also learning about his past. Godzilla's just going to get a funny new flashy form to use in the film. But don't worry, if this goes deeper. This vs. Khan also has parallels. DMC4 this time, so here we go, round 2. So near the start of the film, we have Godzilla attacking the boats here. First interaction with Khan. Khan sees Godzilla as a big, angry villain and all of that, but obviously, we learn that's not quite the case later, but from Khan's early perspective, seems like, yeah, Godzilla's kind of a jerk here. A bit of a meanie. And of course, in DMC4, Dante shows up and does some stuff that from Nero's perspective seems a little bit rude. A bit of a minor inconvenience, perhaps. Very inconvenient. If the two of them do a little bit of a fight here, obviously not like anything too intense like our first battle between Godzilla and Khan, but we still have a little bit of a scuffle. Not the friendliest first meeting for sure. And just like Khan gets the axe, Nero gets Yamato. Gonna force young kid there. And I got some new powers, but of course, still gotta lose. You know, Dante is just another silly goober, just like Godzilla. Just wins anyways. Who cares about your character arc? Don't worry, if we team up later to fight Mechagodzilla kind of thing. Which is pretty fun. It's like Mechagodzilla is based off Godzilla, and the Savior is based off Sparta, which is Dante's dad. So it all kind of works together. It's all based off Sparta, it's based off Godzilla, so that connection works well too. But just like how Khan gets the final hit, so does Nero. Gets him a good old little bonk, and boom, easy, GG's. And then for some reason everything's cool between the two, and Godzilla goes out into the ocean. And there's some of our parallels in the other films too, like you could say, oh, Ghidorah is kind of like Mundus, and Mothra powering up Godzilla as the jackpot scene, but it gets a little iffier with the other MonsterVerse films, and obviously there's no direct comparison to DMC2, which is honestly for the best. DMC2 is awful. But if these two films here are strangely similar to DMC 5 and 4, so maybe Wooden Guard's cooking here.